And do you know how you get your stream to have every panel up instead of like,
So you have to do it from your end. You just swipe
you know,
like the way to view it, the way you view the screen is so whatever you see is what the viewers also see.
okay.
So I
Well,
I use a laptop right now or phone. What are you using?
a laptop.
Laptop. So it should be on the. So how do you want it to be? You want it where it's two on the side, like
Yeah,
side to
pretty
side.
much.
So click on gallery. I think it's like gallery or view on however you.
We did
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
Yay!
Yeah,
Thank you,
come on
Lulu.
now.
Ancestor Sang!
Yeah.
Welcome to Ancestor Sang with Kirsten Nicole. And today
Hello.
our guest is Lulu Able.
Hello. Greetings. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Comedian, comedian extraordinaire, tall black man from Gambia and
Yes.
avid bus rider and surrounded by angels.
Yes, indeed. I'll be on the road. I'll be with the people, you know, from the top to the bottom. I'll be with all of them. 1 minute I'm on a bus, next to me I'm on a plane. Who knows? I could be riding a horse soon. You never know.
You're the horse, 2026. Let's manifest this horse
For me to
for
be a
Lulu.
horse?
Yes.
Nah, I think Meg already got that one. She the stallion. I just have to just ride the stallion.
I'll go off. Any kind of horse is out there for you. I believe.
For sure.
So Lulu, how have you been and how are you doing this Monday?
I've been good. I'm doing good this Monday. To be honest, I got back on track with my working out and my daily routine. I've been off track recently, lately, but I'm happy to get back on track today, you know, and uh I'm feeling good. I like the fact that I woke up to I had to take a crazy shit in the morning. A crazy one. I'm talking about like it it awakened me in the morning telling me I need to go sit down somewhere. And I went to go take a shit, but it was one of them shits where it was hard for it to come out. Cause my plan was I wanted to take a shit and go back to sleep. But the shit was so demanding and needed my attention that much that I couldn't go back to sleep. So with that inspired me to kickstart my productive day, and I've been having a productive day since then. So shout out to the shit that came out of my body. It was helpful.
Yes. Yes. May all your shits awaken you
Yes.
every time. We don't God, we don't have time for sleepy shits. We need to be awake.
Yes, honestly, be on our
I
toes.
This weekend I went to a birthday party that was also a funeral
Okay.
for the
Oh,
20s. Yeah, so RIP to
oh, they're not in
Glenn.
their 20s no more. Okay,
You're in
damn.
the 30s now.
Rest
We
in
all
peace.
dressed in black and
Wow.
had a cake that was all black. So everyone's poops this morning were blue-green.
So funny. People be so sad to not be in their 20s no more, but you can still do 20-year-old stuff. You can still, be out here and thrive as a 20-year-old. It's really just all about this is just a number on the age. Like yesterday I went on a date with a girl who was 40 years old. 40 years old. And she was like, "Oh, you're 29, you're too young for me." And I was like, "Well, it's only a few years." Here's my thing, right? If if I'm 29 and you're 40, we're obviously not gonna date. We are here to have sex. There's like once there's clearly a difference in just in everything, we need to just go get straight to the point. Okay, what do you want? What do I want? Let me see if I want to do this or not, and move on with our time. We're not the whole dating field game doesn't apply to both of us because when you was 29, I wasn't even born. You know what I mean? From a guy and a girl is different. Like if it's a girl, even if a girl too, I feel like it's the same thing. Like if she's 29 and he's 40, like we need to go straight. We need to get straight to the point.
Absolutely. The 20s was a time of pussing around and like playing games and stuff. But when you mentally cross the 30-year-old thresh threshold, there's just it's sexy to be clear and knowledgeable of yourself, right?
Right.
Have you
Yeah.
done the work of going around and fucking around everywhere else? Cool, because I've done that too, and I know what I want.
Mm.
So, like, let's get to that. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
So you feel like by you sleeping around and stuff, it has helped you to know exactly what it is that you want. Because I mean, you've tasted it damn near all, so you know what tastes good. You know what flavor you want, like to mix in and stuff.
You see, the sexual education in this country just made you have to do that, right? It's like field
Mm.
research. There was no book, there was no talk. The talk was like, be good, pray, be good and pray.
True. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that meant. And I love to flirt. I'm really good at flirting, what feels like. And I have a penchant to need people to know that I'm hot. So there I
Mm.
was out in the streets just figuring it out. And I think that many people who don't have those experiences have that what if for the rest of their life.
Mm.
And and it makes them sad and clench their buttholes and shoot people and rape people
Yeah.
and you know, pillage.
Yeah. You just described the whole of you just described Texas,
Can we get a mirror, please? You know, like can we get
honestly.
we need the ancestors to start singing again.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
so I completely feel the restriction upon orgasm and pleasure and sluttiness. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
the shame that we've put upon a lot of things that we just don't know about. That's it.
Mm.
Who like there's a lot of shame if like you don't know what's up, right?
Right.
And that's okay. Like we don't. That's the point of science. We figure it out, right?
Right.
Experiment and we create guesses and then we find evidence for did that work? Did it not? You know?
Mm. Mm. No, that's true. That's true. If you don't do it, you wouldn't know. You gotta do it first to know.
Everyone learns the best through firsthand experience. I believe that.
Yeah.
Like you can read in a book, someone could tell you a lesson, but if you didn't actually scrape your knees on the cement, then you're not gonna be careful, you know?
Right. Right. No, that's true. That's absolutely true. And I mean I'm not opposed to I'm not opposed to dating somebody who is 40 to be honest, but it's not realistically it'd be one of the situations where I would have to have achieved um my certain because you like you said like it's that what if and I don't want to live life in that what if situation and scenarios, so it would be extremely unfair of me. Because what? I first things first. Let's just I can't even speak. But let's just talk about the dating itself, right? I told her to let me know before she leaves the house because I was at a spot doing mics and I was heading over. I wanted her to meet me at the other spot I was going to do a mic at, right? Kill two birds with one stone and we can meet at the last spot like so I can do the mic and also be on this date, right? So I told her, let me know before you she at the house, leaves the house because I was running late at the previous spot. So she did not let me know when she was leaving the house. She just left the house, obviously. So she gets there and then she calls me and then she's like, "Oh, where are you? You're not here," and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, I'm heading over there. I'll be there shortly. And she was having like a big fuss about it, like, oh my God, you know, you said we'll be here at 8, da 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 da, all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, but I did tell you to let me know before you leave the house. And she was like, yeah, I know I did not do that. Do that. But it was just so much happening. I was just overwhelmed. And you said that you was going to be here at 8 and stuff. I said, okay, yeah, that is my apologies, and I'll be there in 2 minutes. I get there in 2 minutes, and what's it called? So I asked her like, how old is she? Because she asked me how. She said, oh, you're 29. That's too young. Da da da. Da. So I asked her how old she is, and um, instead of her just telling me 40, she's like, oh, isn't it on the profile, the dating profile? Isn't it day on the dating profile? You didn't read it. What's the point of meeting in person if you're gonna still stick to, oh, what's on the profile or not? You know, like we're in person now. We're having a conversation. Let's talk. Let's discuss. You can put anything on a dating profile and a bio and stuff. The people put anything on like Instagram. Social media is not real. What people post and all that shit. That shit is not real. Many times people be like, "Oh, that was an amazing show." You go to the show and nobody was in there. There was nobody in there. So if we're in person, yeah, let's converse. Let's talk. So situations like that, I already know. It don't matter how old she was, we're not gonna work. Because if you're afraid, if you don't like repeating yourself, we're not gonna work. Because um
You got that
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm kidding. I for the audience, I don't condone or judge Lulu's dating style, okay? This is I
That's
am
love.
I am at the seat of the student as I am not in the dating world as well right now. So it sounds it sounds ridiculous. It's like to me, grown-ups don't need to lie.
Yeah, there's
Like
nothing to lie.
children who are afraid of something, of getting in trouble, lie.
Right,
Right? Like
right.
where the epi files, you know what I mean? What do you, why? Why? What are you lying? Anyway,
That's
like
it.
I think at that level of, example of lying, what the fuck do we common folk need to do that for at this point? You know?
Common folk.
Like,
Okay.
hello, YouTube. I'm a common folk. Like you. Just
That's
like
so
you.
funny.
No, um I once had a fiance, right? Like a whole fiance, and I tried to have an open relationship with that fiance because I would want to have these interactions with people in a free way, like a way that I didn't have to um stop myself from having any kind of opportunity be fulfilled. And I obviously wanted that on his end as well, to the point that I helped him with his Hinge profile, helped him with how to respond to women, how to talk to
What
women.
the hell? He didn't know how to talk to women or something? Or you was like the inside scoop? It was like the
I would say he would not know how to talk to women. He 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 is a very good-looking person with um a well-endowed package, but if you didn't get to passing that point, then you don't get to passing that point.
a well endowed package is hilarious. Well endowed, is that what you said? Endowed?
Endowed. You
Endowed?
you were given this package. Just you didn't choose it, but you just got born with it, and that
Well
was it.
endowed. Wow.
Well
So my
endowed.
body is well endowed.
You heard it here first.
There you go. Well endowed. Like a well endowed
And
package.
so my fiance, I asked him, like, when you go to a date, just let me know when you leave the house.
Mm,
And if you're gonna stay out late, let me know when you're gonna get home.
mm.
That's it. Like, go off, go ahead, but just text me so I know.
Oh shit.
He couldn't do that. He couldn't do it.
That's it. That's all he needed to do.
That was literally what made me feel like you're, if I can't have you do that while we're actually being open, then what's the point of anything?
Yeah. Yeah. He has fucked up a lot of threesome potentially. Could have had potentially so much threesomes.
Simple text. Like, it would be fine. It'd have been fine, Like, come home and tell me what happened. I want to know what happened. Who was it? What'd you do? Like,
Could it be because he was such programmed to being in a monogamous type of style relationships that he just needed time to adjust to the open style? Could you say that that could be like a thing to because you have to like reprogram your brain to operate like that? Because in the monogamous system, that's considered cheating all types of ways. That's considered getting your tires slashed or getting yelled at. Where were you? Who is that? Blase blase. So then you come to a situation where now your girl's like, oh yeah, nah, you can go out and date whoever. Just let me know when you leave the house and come back. Oh hell no! Are you trying to kill me? Like what's the plot here? What's the plot twist? Like what's coming from behind that? You know. So if I was in those shoes, I would need time to readjust my psyche and my system. Now here's the thing too. Can you also go out on dates? Can you also go out on dates too? You can go out there and be out there with dates and stuff like that and come home and shit.
yeah. I mean, like when you're in an open relationship with a partner, it's all about just the communication. It's over communicating and being um in that mindset that you are testing your own ego and the jealousy that arises from sharing a partner because
Mm,
of the restriction of a monogamous relationship. Like we both grew up in monogamy. Like there was no it's polyamory is not okay. You know what I mean? Like I mean
in
today,
society to society.
right, society hasn't caught up either. So that, you know, delay time of us adjusting, I'm ready because I feel the brainwashing already and I want to feel freedom.
Mm,
Right? Like, so yeah, it does definitely take patience and understanding and communication and ego death, you know?
mm, mm, mm. That's true. That's definitely true. In the Muslim world, they practice because you know how you can have multiple wives as a Muslim. So that's like the religious version of a polyamorous relationship in the religion version because you can have multiple wives, and there's a lot of countries and cultures that do have like even the women they have like multiple men as husbands and stuff. You know, um,
Polygyny.
the say that again.
Oh, there's polygyny, polyamory, polygamy. Yeah, there's
Yeah, yeah,
it, like what we are as humans is not a box, Like most of so much of society is like buy this box and then
right.
that is you.
Yeah, stereotypes.
Exactly. And look where that's got us.
Shit, absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Sorry.
Yo, it's crazy, right? Because especially me, like uh being 100% melanated individual, you know, um, it's very funny how like it's just so funny because for me it's one of the situations where I've just come to learn where I don't like to correct people. Like if however people view me, right, you just run with it. However I'm not there to correct you. If that's how you feel or you think about me, that's fine. But I'm gonna just continue to do me and continue to, do what is well, try, not even try, do the right thing in my books that makes me feel comfortable, make me feel good, and make me feel all of that shit. So I'm always open to learning new ways, new ideas, and just new everything. So it's funny when now me being 100% millionaire person walking around with people's stereotypes of 100% millionaire individual, you know? Because it's funny. I remember, like, especially when you go out and you're doing comedy and stuff, and you go to a new city, been to and stuff. First thing, guy walks up to me, yo, that dispensary right there, they have the best weed in this area. Without any no hello, no nothing, just that dispensary has the best weed. I'm not like, I mean, I smoke weed, but I'm not really into that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, where else? So, thank you. Now, where can I go get the watermelon? Is the watermelon on the other side too? That's where you get the best watermelon. And when do I get the the let me go get the purple drink. Is the purple drink in the middle too? Where do I? You know, it's it's just funny to me. Like, what if I like cocaine actually? Where the cocaine at? What if I do like cocaine? What happened to Hello High and stuff? And so I can only imagine what our ancestors had to literally go through, just to live in this world, survive in this world. It must have been crazy, because this is nothing. I'm sure they hear this, they probably laugh and say, "Oh, things are doing well. Times are good right now." But Lord knows what our ancestors were what's it called? We're up to. And it really is a modern, and to be honest, it's too late. Now the robots are here. The robots are here and they're gonna come and take over. It's too late. It's too late to fight this whole race war thing. It's over. We got so distracted with this race war shit that the robots have just come in. I was in LA at the train station. There's a whole section and it's just robots working it. They have like the arm claw thingy majig, and they can literally pick snacks, and you can buy snacks and all this little convenient stuff. And it's robots, literally, you know? So now someone like me, let's say if I want to move to LA, my job options are limited. I gotta go against this robot guy, this robot dude or girl. It could be a girl or it could be whatever it is. I gotta go against that robotic individual.
Oh man, you're telling me. Um, that's why. So since the pandemic, I've continued to what feels like heighten and sharpen what makes me human. You know,
Mm,
like what makes me recognizably not AI.
mm,
Because if
that's
everything's
powerful.
going to be, you know, synthesized into the machine and the
Mm,
singularity or whatever, in my mind, like if we're just like in it uploaded in space and we're just passing by each other in cyberspace, like people will need to understand and know what's a human, where's a human, who do I
mm,
connect with?
mm,
And recognizing what actually makes you human and what connects you to people is definitely not something that an AI or a robot can achieve, like as far as we know. So,
right.
but it's definitely, it's definitely advancing to get there, and I believe
Mm,
it will. I
mm.
believe it will because humans are definitely giving up on themselves
Oh
and
yeah.
each other.
Oh yeah. You can't even talk to a human no more nowadays. You talk to someone, they think you about to do all types of shits to them. You gotta find different approaches and ways and what I be hating. I hate when I go to like a certain city, right? And I don't know what's happening in that city. And then it's always telling how black people are moving in certain cities, the way people view me. That's how I can know what type of, because there's different types of black people. Obviously, there's different type of Asians, different type of blah, 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 all that stuff, right? But it specifically, we talking about black because I'm black, allegedly. It's funny because because I so when you go like to the downtown area and the clubs and area and stuff, yeah, I love, yeah, they be thinking like I'm like a pimp or 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 like so in Austin, come in Austin right now, right? I'm visiting Austin right now. And when you go downtown to Sixth Street, where the clubs are and all that shit, they have like this culture where guys they approach girls to get them into bars slash clubs in quotes. Their bars and their dive bars are their clubs. They just turn the like what we. By the way, being here in Austin has made me be more grateful to California.
Woo!
Like California, California has spoiled me. I have to say because
It's spoiled.
it's every city they want. I call it the oh my god syndrome. Oh my god, I call it the oh my god oh my god that's the oh my god culture. Oh my god, that culture they trying to bring it here, but it's not mixing well with with racism is not a it's not enough word. I need a word that just describes all the bullshit. What's a word that describes whereas racism, pedophilia, ignorance, this all hateful hate like against women, against anything that is just morally that makes sense out here. And I'm gonna say I'm only in Austin, so I don't know what the rest of Texas is like because it's big as fuck. But
Haterade?
Austin, yeah, Gatorade, yeah, Gatorade. Let's go with Gatorade. Let's go with Gatorade, right?
Haterade.
Haterade. You need some Gatorade. You need Haterade. It's a it's a Haterade. It's a very Haterade ass, Haterade ass city over here. So what they do is they have these guys who literally will, yeah, get girls to come into bars and clubs, and they will promise them a free drink. And the reason why they're doing this, I haven't gone to the bottom of why they're doing this, but what I've observed from just afar looking in is the guys that are bringing in the girls to the bars and clubs, they get a commission from the bar. Because every time they will bring a girl in, they will point how many individuals is walking in. They'd be like three or two or stuff like that to the bartender or whatever, you know? And that's a very because the way they do is very aggressive too. Like you just walk around, you're drunk, you're tipsy, and someone just gonna walk up beside you like, oh yeah, hey, come right here to this, that, hey, come in here, hey, ooh, all that stuff. So now here I come, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to holler at girls to talk to and stuff like that, but they're looking at me like I'm just in that category of what the fuck. So now I have to take time to be like, hey, no, it's okay. I'm not like that. I'm actually different. Talk to me. Hey, hi, how you doing? To get all that motion going, you know? You
Sheesh.
know, sounds like a lot, but you know, yeah.
I get it.
It feels like I traveled back in time. That's what it feels like. It feels like I traveled back into the into the segregation world. You know, that's what it feels like.
Oh my, oh my God. Like, okay, that's so true. Like to everyone out there, remember, like, context is everything.
Yeah.
So whether what city you're in is like sometimes the timeline you're in. People, even between individuals, someone could be living in like the 1950s talking to you while you're like living in 2080. You know,
Mm,
like this
true.
this is part of what I feel is the acceleration of existence is the need to actually decelerate interaction. So when I went to a comedy show, there was a weed bus that was
Mm,
like parked outside where come in and smoke weed. And I get to the top floor and there's a couch and a hot tub and the windows are open so you could just like peep out and look outside and it's really cute. And there's this woman next to me who's like an older black lady
mm,
and I ask her, "May I interact with you?" And her whole body just like brightens up and says, "Did you just ask if you could interact with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Yes." So like, you already feel she's warmed up, she's open, she's giving me energy. And another comic comes in, a woman, a lady, and she goes, "You know what this lady just asked me?" And she repeats what I, had said because she
mm.
thought it was so dope. And she's like, "You're young. I could tell you're young because my generation has no idea how to even begin to want to say that question, like,
Mm,
and to be honest, it was the first time I did use that question in the wild.
mm.
But I think since it went so well, I'm gonna start,
Using that line.
giving that game out, just like for individuals like yourself who need to apparently dig through layers and layers of prehistoric haterade
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people put upon themselves. Um, because I mean, I understand that we are individuals hurtling through space constantly, and there's all kinds of people that come by, and we don't know who that person is and what they may be in our life
Right,
because they can be something bigger. And I feel that all the time where I'm like, oh my gosh, so many people, but like who's gonna be in my life, you know?
right, right.
And like obviously Lulu, my friend here, we just met at a comedy show randomly. And now
Mm,
I was on his podcast and now he's on my podcast. And
mm,
that's so amazing. Like
mm.
something that I treasure and I cherish because, I can sometimes have such a deep interaction with someone and then never ever again.
See them again. Yeah,
And that's okay too. That's
yeah.
part of the journey. But I think your first impression sets up the tone for like all the other interactions in the future that you would like to eventually have. And consent is everything.
It is for sure. It definitely is for sure. You have to be consentful. You have to ask questions. You have to get that permission from people to go and stuff like that. That's why I didn't make a big fuss when my date wanted to leave early. I was just like, okay. I gave her a hug and I told her, "Hey, have a good night." And
That's
yeah.
right. Don't try to hold. There's a lot of people that will try to just, no, stay.
Mm-mm.
Ugh. Like, are you sure? Like, literally, love for me, what I learned that helped me so much is it stands for let others voluntarily evolve.
Mm,
You know? Like,
mm,
this action of like clenching and holding on was sold to us as what you're supposed to do in love and how to get it, right? But that's actually haterade, you know?
mm,
It's
mm.
haterade. And letting go is actually the lesson that'll help you in almost everything.
You
Whether,
gotta let go. So
yeah.
what are good ways of letting go? Let's say like from a like like a breakup. You went through a breakup and stuff. What are ways of letting go from that?
For me, I will say that through a breakup in friendship, I'll say this because sometimes it's harder in a friendship breakup over a romantic breakup.
Yeah.
I understand that, oh, we're not friends anymore, and that's okay. Like to let go of the need to even reach out or do anything to pursue the relationship again. Let go of that because I recognize Like so many people around me are way doper. And that time in my life, I'm not the same person, right? We're not the same individuals. So that was a chapter in the past. And if you
mm,
are thinking of trying to like recreate the past now, you're gonna be upset. The
mm-hmm,
like reality is, like as much as we try to overanalyze and create from within this so that I can come outside, there's nothing to there's nothing that this can also do against the power of the events that actually are, you know? And
mm,
letting go of that control of trying to shift that future and that reality of like, no, I want it to look like what I want it to look like. Like, let go. And
yeah,
then
let go of that shit.
you feel so much better. Like you make space for what's here now. You can enjoy what you have.
Mm,
You can excite yourself in the possibilities of the next friendship, you know?
mm,
Like especially for me, understanding how I'm conversing with other people now, and the things that I say, I don't sound the same.
mm,
Like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, as an artist and a writer and a comedian, I record myself having conversations with others like this. And I listen back and I hear the back and forth. And if I'm like interrupting people or laughing crazy or just, changing the subject too fast or these things that don't give mindfulness
mm-hmm,
or elicit mindfulness, then I'm doing my own self a disservice
mm,
because I'm still a good believer in treat people how you want to be treated.
for sure, definitely.
So if I'm not practicing what I'm preaching or what I want to see in my future, then I'm just drinking my own haterade.
Mm, mm, mm. Self-produced haterade. Yeah,
It all is. It all is
yeah,
self-produced, isn't it?
yeah. You might as well just pee in a bottle and just drink it.
That's the ingredients. I think that's the recipe.
Slurp your own pee. Yeah, that's true though. That's very powerful right there. Tapping into yourself. Yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? Something I want to do is to get over my fear of heights. That that is something I want to
I'm
be
laughing.
able
So
to
tall.
yeah, yeah, you can be afraid of your own powers.
Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Take a sip.
Take a sip. But that's true though.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like, so much in this world has made me think so little of myself and second guess myself, contain myself. And in reality, I'm the bomb. I'm dope. I'm actually cool. I'm
Right.
like what can I actually make if I was unfettered from my own doubt? That's scary a little bit.
True.
It's a little scary because you see all these confident white males just making whatever the fuck they want, and it's bullshit. And I'm like, I cannot even imagine what I could do if I had that kind of freedom. You know what I mean?
Shit. That's why, yeah, that's why when I see white people, no, especially guys, white guys that are struggling in America, I'm just like, bro, what are you doing, man? You gotta get on your shit because I call it a home field advantage. That's why it's very important for me to go back home and get up that home field advantage because you need that home field advantage to succeed in anything that you got going on. There's a reason why they slap the American flag and play the national anthem in sports events and trying to make America great again and all of these things is because they we solidifying that home advantage of, yeah, we are the ones who came here and killed all the natives. So now this is our land. and we're gonna keep reminding you that this is our land. We
Mm.
have a sporting event. We're gonna remind you. We have this going on. We're gonna remind you. You're driving on trip. We're gonna remind you. so, um, so me, well, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get my home advantage, right? There's enough, like, once I get that home advantage, because you asked me, you texted me, you was like, "Oh, have you ever done a bringer show?" I've never done a bringer show, and he offered me that show. And I told him to give it to you because I know that you'll be able to bring people because you grew up in LA. You have a home advantage. That's your home, right? That's where you grew up. Home advantage. Cool. Give it to Nicole. I would be very selfish of me to take that show, knowing damn well I don't have a home advantage. Like who come unless I gather up these homeless people who we come to the show. I just pay each one of them $5. Come
That's
watch some
right.
comedy.
That's right. That's right. Come in here, sit down, drink some water.
Yeah, we got snacks in the back. Shit, you know.
Show them. You got to show these people with houses how it's done.
Yeah. Or someone had a joke. Who had a joke? Someone had a joke where, because you know when the blackouts was happening. Sorry, I don't call it black. The power outs was happening. Remember when the power outs was happening? Um, he had a joke where something between the line of because everybody was outside now, and the homeless was like, now you know how it is. Now you know how it feels. It ain't that easy, or something like that. He said it better than me. Obviously, he said it better the way he said the joke. But yeah, I just thought that was I just thought that was funny. You know, I thought that was extremely funny. A lot of people was they were warning me about the homeless here in Austin. They were like, the homeless here is crazy and all that shit. But I haven't seen anything like I've rarely seen homeless people. Like the natives are more crazy than the homeless. Like the homeless are even the ones who I can chill with and vibe with. The natives are the ones who are doing the most. They're goddamn boy. They're like they ain't never seen a nigga before.
Ugh.
they they told me they were like there's like there's not they don't they're like yo we don't have a lot of black people here like in the comedy scene they're like oh we don't really have like a lot of black people here like you would do good here because there's no black people here and I'm sitting around and I'm going into there so they have this like banana phone show. I don't know if you've heard of it, but basically the show is you do 1 minute and then for however long the audience gets to heckle shit at you. And the audience is like four or maybe five that's like sitting right in the front of the thingy and they all have a microphone. And they're all comics, in fact,
Whoa.
allegedly. Roasters,
Okay.
majority of them, right?
Okay.
And you're up there and they can say whatever they want to you. So for instance, like
Oh my God.
if you can imagine if I was to go up if I was to go up there, you getting I've heard I saw they called this black guy a nigga 555 times.
Like white people?
All races. White, Hispanic was in there. For the most part, that's what I saw. White Hispanic.
And they, oh my gosh. Wow.
And but they weren't saying the N was someone was damn near close. He damn near even said it. But they were finding so many different creative ways just to say the N word and throw it at this dude. It was very creative to watch for sure. But everyone got it. The woman got it. Oh yeah, woman, yeah, we're getting it. Bang boom bang. Asian, they were all getting it. Boom bang bang bing bang. You know, they're all getting it, yo. And I was like, yeah, now I see why there's rarely any black comedians out here. Why would anybody? And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? There was a black. I'm assuming it's a comic, but it was a black comic that was part of the four that had a microphone. Right? He was that there in the front. This one and I hate to describe them by based off like their colors and shit, because that's a ideology I'm even trying to escape from. But you know what they say, while in Rome, right? So, so while in Texas, so the white comic, he comes on stage and he has like a blindfold on and headphones on, right? He's on stage, he has a blindfold on, so he can't see. He can see in real life, but he has a blindfold on, right? And the black comic goes, "Oh, I bet you can still see me, e- even though it's dark. I bet you can still see me." And then the white comic goes, "Yeah, that's right. I can still see you." Like it's so embedded in the black. He's been getting abused for however long. It's so embedded in his system that now he's self consciously being racist towards his own self.
Whew. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's it's all of it is racism towards oneself. I believe in the, I and I and you are me, we are the one. Like
Right.
essentially, like do some acid, figure it out. Like I
I
think
said,
that well, okay. That's to me my spiritual practices pushed me into that realm and I enjoyed it and I loved it. And it's such a like to me what I feel like most people are searching for. That high. This
mm,
high of um release of like I'm not my body. I'm not in my body, like but I
right,
also am my body and I'm here and I have to fucking take care of it.
exactly.
It's like that's we're all fucking doing that. Why
Hmm.
why would we put any hardship upon ourselves when this journey alone is so hard?
Right.
So it racism is racism towards self because if we're trying to make AI data centers, for your Hummer truck vehicle so you could go fast, like the earth is gonna be gone. Then
Gone.
what? What are you gonna run your fucking Forerunner on? You know what I mean?
Shit. Nothing. You be dead.
Because you know what I mean? You couldn't recycle your hate.
Right, right, right. Honestly, right. And then yeah, and then now you start doing it to upon like your people too. You do it upon people that look just like you, is going through the same struggles as you. I seen another this guy, but he was from Haiti. He goes up on stage and the black guy was saying that everyone was saying everything to him, but I guess it struck a nerve when the black guy, and he was really dark. By the way, I have to say he was really dark. He looked like he was from Africa too. I wanted to talk to him, but it was so crazy in there. I just left after, right? But he goes. So okay, he was wearing like an Arsenal jersey. We call him Jersey Man. 'Cause I want to keep calling him black guy, Jersey Man, right? He got called the black guy enough times
Okay, let's go, Jersey guy.
that night. So he says something to the Haiti dude, and the Haiti dude just snapped, and he was like, "Man, shut up!" He said some you so dog that you need a leash on you or some shit. Like he called him like a monkey or some shit. Like he needs like a leash on himself. And I was like, damn, because the whole thing is that like he didn't have bars for the other people that was yelling at him. The white people, one Chinese guy, a sprinkle of Hispanics there. He didn't have really much rebuttal for them, but had a rebuttal for the Jersey man.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And that right there is a very dangerous game. And I do not plan on playing those types of games
Hmm.
because, like I said, that's why Cam Patterson left. That's why he left and went. He's mainly in New York now because the SNL stuff. So he's mainly in New York. That's why he left the scene. This scene is a joke. It's overhyped if you ask me. If Kill Tony wasn't here, this scene would just be a regular other scene. This scene is like the is. like that's why now I'm finding more appreciation for the Bay because it's a good place to start and stuff. And when I went to LA, I'm like, wow, anything can happen here. It's such a beautiful place. LA too is a beautiful place to do comedy because it has you know what makes a good city for comedy is do you offer everything? Can you offer where you're going to do the KKK types of jokes? Can you offer where you're going to go offer the peace and loving type of jokes? Are you going for the clever jokes? Are you just going for the riffing? Are you just going for whatever art form it is? If a city can offer all of that, then it is a top-notch city with opportunity. That's why New York, LA is up there, right? The problem with Austin is that yes, they have the KKK and the raunchy and I just say whatever and it's raw and stuff. But how about the other side of comedy where we're actually making jokes? We actually writing, actually becoming getting like, creative and you don't seem like every time you go to a show, it seems like I'm entering like a KKK meeting.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, wow. That's insane. I didn't even know you were in Austin for this episode. It's so amazing that you're bringing this air over here and the knowledge and the your take. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm
It
like a whistleblower.
no, ugh, golly. I need to just let that go first before I even respond, right? Like I realize how easily whatever is said outside of us can just permeate, and that's why we drink our own piss, like we see
Right,
people do it, and then we were like, okay, this is the right thing to do. And like it's not, it's really not.
right,
And it's not like um there's not pee to be recycled in LA as well, like in a whole set last night, pretty much the only black person that went up didn't do as well because a lot of his material was misogynistic.
oh
And
really? Would like or men do this, would men do that? Is what you mean misogynistic?
kind of like, putting women at a certain position to need to serve instead of being
Mm,
a normal person.
right,
So
right, right.
like I'm complaining that you're not meeting my expectations of what a woman should be, you know?
Yeah, right. I hate that should shit, boy. Should,
Hmm.
yeah.
So to add to your point that diversity is good for the bottom line, oh my
See,
God. Like
yeah,
that's that includes, sexual orientation and sexual expression. Like as a psychonaut, everything is sex.
mm,
How did you become a person? How did I become a person? How did you, listener, become a person? And it's so ridiculous how we're not using that interaction like a guide to all our other interactions. Like
right,
we don't just shove dicks and peas with no lube. You know what I mean?
right.
Like
Lubrication needed.
shit's dry if we're coming in to a KKK meet. Like
Should, yeah, honestly.
it's the
There's some mushroom
crunchiest
around here.
dehydrated things that I can ever think about. And
Hmm.
that's that's I'm so sorry that you're there, but I'm glad that you're, taking it with your lens and your filters because I believe in your spirit and your foundation, you know,
Yeah,
that like as a comedian, this is all fodder even to like, throw it back in a way that's recycled and we can
yeah,
laugh about it because that's what we need to do. This is also the part of the job that I think as comedians now in this 2026, like why is there racism still? Like and misogyny and all the haterade. It's like killing us for real. Like
yeah. I mean that right there. It unfortunately, I've just come to the conclusion that it will not stop. But I mean, honestly, I'm actually grateful that I am here, to be honest, because there was at certain points where this was like just moving here was just my whole everything. Like I'm talking about, I made life or death decisions just based on the fact of me trying to move here and me being here for what? I think I've been here since Friday. Today is what, Monday. So I'll say like this is it's a good experience to Austin is an experience. I would experience it maybe like if you was to ask me, I would live here for maybe like a year and just get out of here and keep it pushing. That's the max I can do. I can only come and visit and do spots and leave. I cannot live here. If I'm living here, it'll only be for a year to experience it. Cause I view it as like Thanos. You know Thanos when he had all the chips, he has different chips and he's just collecting different rings and stuff like that. That's how I view it. So, you know, they are showing me creative ways to be racist, like but funny racist. You know what I mean? Creative ways. Because to be honest, right? I need to figure out. I don't even know what is like a racist joke to say to a white person. I really don't know. I need to. I mean, the easy one could be all you know, slave master and all that shit. But I don't want to call nobody a no master. so so I need to maybe be around more white people. But then now that's unlocking. So that means that if I was to live in Austin, it will have to unlock my haterism, haterade, my hateradeism in me to unlock that. It's like in a video game to unlock that achievement and stuff. If I am to um be in Austin. But yeah, Austin, they need to give Kill Tony. They need to give Tony Hinchcliffe like uh uh uh. They need to give him the whole city. He needs to have the key to the city. Because it wasn't if it's not for Tony Hinchcliffe and Joe Rogan, especially Joe Rogan coming here and opening the comedy mothership and shit, that niggas won't be shit.
Whew, man, you're painting a really nasty picture.
Hey, you only have to come here and see for yourself, man. I'm telling you. You just have to just
Ah,
come and see for yourself.
oh man, I appreciate this as a part of your journey too, just because I am a fan of yours. You're very funny, and
Thank you.
um, this is gonna inform your experience and how you even move in other cities, I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I hope it just adds to your wisdom and not weighs you down. Like I pray that it doesn't get into your heart and your confidence because I mean, I don't I don't want to believe that it'll never end, right? But I understand that that's a possibility. And I, you know, what power do I have in the midst of, NFL and the Star Spangled Banner? And I realize more people are waking up to understanding that even sports are something to be put on the boycott list because of those reasons.
Right.
Like fuck Amazon and Walmart and Target and sports, Like how are we gonna get people to get behind that actually? It's pretty hard. Like to me, as much as what I feel like if we could say we're the other or the left or what like progressives, what solutions we have for how everything's fucked up.
Right.
There's really what feel like no solid single thing that everyone could get behind, and we actually need everyone to get behind it, you know? And it's just I cannot let nihilism stop me
Oh
because
yeah.
like the ancestors, I'm doing this for the ancestors as much as like I'm taking myself out of the equation of like I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be famous, whatever. This Ancestor Sing platform for myself is so that I can be a better human. and
Right.
help others be better humans as well, which is what I think comedy gets to do as well as punch down. Like to me, learning how to punch up is you need to know the strategies of what punching down look like.
Mm, true,
Well,
true, 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 true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like if you're gonna write a, racist joke towards white people,
Mm.
like you get to do that however you want in any way, in a way that could be, eco-friendly, where it's like we are making fun of you because we love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's that in many cultures. Cultures totally have that in their front pocket, like I'm calling you out because I love you. I want like it's you're hurting yourself. Why are you hurting yourself?
right.
Versus like you're a dumb idiot because you know like that's just gonna continue pain and harm in
No,
my
true.
in how I see it. And like the fact that we're being racist to robots and robotic individuals.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
disrespect to these little robots that are built to serve you. Like, what is that about? You know,
facts. The fact we even put them to work. As soon as we could figure it out, it was like, all right, get to work.
no
Come,
consent.
no consent. Come serve us. Yo, that's how you know history really just repeats itself. Like as soon as, as soon as, as soon as I'll say they, because as soon as they discover any sort of thing that can just help and benefit them, they just put them to service, put them to work. We were the original AI robots.
That it's so you don't even have to metaphor it that hard, bro. It's like it's if you just read a book, man, like it's so wild to me how many how white people don't educate themselves on their own history. Like the propaganda that's been put upon people of color and injected into white people so that you could stay hateful, for the benefit of this power hierarchy. It's so dumb. And I mean, I will say my Instagram feed is definitely turned into what feels like organic news breaking. It's like everyone in their living rooms just like got the article ready. Like, did you know this shit's happening? Did you know this shit's happening? I'm like,
Mhm.
ev- and they're all in their pajamas or just like in their cars. Like, this is our job now, is like informing each other about this bullshit. But what are we doing actually?
Right.
Because, I mean, yeah, no, it's hard to even start to begin to speak about unraveling the internet because like I saw TikToks of like the same cadence that white people will hurtle racism towards black people is now onto just AI and robots. The same kind.
Mm.
Like how awkward is that? Like I don't know if you have looked this up yet, but this is part of my act or like a bit that I was on a plane and in first class there was a guy with a hat that says Nigro apostrophe S.
Oh, the Negroes thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go on their TikTok and the company's just like, it's our Italian last name. You're saying it wrong. Don't say it like that.
How you supposed to say it? Nigres, nigres, nigreso, nigreso.
Right? So I'm like, my thing is like, that's like saying, that's like trying to start a shop and saying, say my last name right, it's Jew Hatter.
Jew Hatter.
Say it right. Buy my merch. Say it
Jew hat Jew Hatter made by the Germans.
right. Like it is a history repeating itself, absolutely. And so thank you so much for expressing your experience on my pod and hopefully it hits the right ears and awakens the right poops to get pooped out.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They get pooped out.
Because we're constipated with racism and haterade and misogyny and all these things that
Right.
just bring us down as a collective, and we need to collectively help our ancestors sing because we are ancestors.
Sure.
And I'm very thankful that our paths have crossed because I definitely value your experience and safety and like for whatever this experiment of America will turn into, community is where we need to strengthen ourselves.
Facts.
So be safe out there in Austin. I can't believe you're trying to look for pussy out there, you wild thing. You
Yeah.
wild man.
Hey, I mean, shit. I try to look for pussy anywhere, man. It's universal. Now they do have beautiful women out here. I'm not gonna lie, the women out here, like yeah, because even the ugly ones, they look thick. It's their body, the food they be eating out here.
Lulu.
But honestly, that ex not that experience yesterday just solidified that yeah, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Um,
Please. Please, Lulu, a little bit more maturing in that arena because like we're
yes.
out together. You're over here saying disrespectful shit like I ain't a woman. Like I'm right here, bro. Like I
What?
get it. I'm one of the guys most of my life, but damn, that's
That's so funny, man. I'm
unnecessary.
I'm sorry. It's I'd be objectifying women. I'm not gonna lie. I see what I like what I see. I'm like, God damn, you know.
All right. You can like
See
what
that, I'd
you
be like,
see.
shit.
You can like what
I feel
you
like
see respectfully.
I feel like my wife, yeah, respectfully. Oh no, it's all with respect, sure. But
All right, you're breaking up now, walking away from your Wi-Fi, sir. Oh, yeah. You're cutting in and out now because you're walking. But
can you hear me now?
yes, maybe closing remarks and then you can continue in your crappy signal.
Um, closing remarks, I would say thank you so much for having me on your show. It's been amazing. I appreciate you for letting me talk and get get that out my experience here in Austin so far. Um, I mean, I've seen some like good comics and stuff too, and but I feel it's good. I just say it's great marketing. That's all I'll say. Maybe my expectations were just higher than my expectation was just higher than what actually is going on here in this scene. So I'll just put it like that. If I was to just remove expectations away, it's a good scene. But for me, I've been doing it now for seven years in the Bay Area, and I'm looking to make that next step and move to a different city to just advance my life. I've visited LA. I like LA. I like what LA has to offer. I visited Austin now. Okay. I'm, I'm a then visit New York. I want to hopefully not hopefully I will visit New York. I gotta figure out how that will be possible, but I want to visit New York, see what's going on there, and then I'll make my decision. But as it stands right now, I will not leave the Bay Area to come to Austin. And if I'm doing that, if there's an opportunity for me to move out here, I'll only live out here for a year. As soon as that lease is over, I'm out of here. I will not stay here and get stuck into this syndrome and this conundrum. Y'all gonna call me a nigga for only a year. Once that year passes,
God. Oh my God.
you ain't got no more access to call me a nigga.
Oh my God. Lulu, please, please. You heard it here first. Thank you, Lulu, for telling us that Austin is unsafe.
Reporting live from the dungeon. Austin is not safe. That's hilarious.
But, God bless America.
God bless America.
God
Yes.
bless us all. And, astaghfirullah and alhamdulillah, and stay safe out there.
I want to say this just real quick.
Yeah.
And this is solely based on the comedy. Everything else, I don't know yet because and it seems to put the party lifestyle is beautiful. The women are beautiful. The food it tastes very organic, very raw, and very good. So these opinions are solely based on just the comedy scene. Everything else, um, come on, it's Texas. Like it's beautiful. There's so much things to offer and stuff. But just solely based on just comedy wise, yeah, I'll I'll put it in the same ballpark as the Bay Area in terms of how good the scene is. The only way that it's maybe one digit higher than the Bay Area scene is because of the Kill Tony show. The Kill Tony show literally is the driving energy force field of this whole scene. So
Did you
that's
go?
my yeah.
You went?
Well, I I obviously came out here just for that show, but it's not happening this Monday. It's not happening today. Sorry, today because they're taking a break. Whatever the fuck. And I'm like, man, why I could take a break now?
Damn.
Yeah. So and my flight leaves. I get back Friday, but I'm trying to extend my stay until at least Tuesday, right? So I can try to sign up for the Monday shit. But I'm waiting to get paid Wednesday, and let's see. Hopefully, the payment I get paid is enough to pay to extend to stay. If I do extend to stay, that'd be great, cool. If I don't extend to stay, that's fine. I'll just come back, and next time I come back, I'm just gonna get like a ticket for Monday and leave Tuesday.
Oh my God. Someone just shout out your Cash App right now. Someone take care of this man. He is living
Yes.
on threads, and we love him. So please support. And he's an amazing
Yes.
comedian and deserves to be on Kill Tony like right now and then come home.
Yes. Take your black ass out of here.
Like I want that for me. I want that for you. Like
Yes.
I get Kill Tony as a platform, but I get it's also just like the butthole, It's all of the shit. It's
Right.
everyone is welcome and no one's holding back. So
Right.
you deserve a spot there, and I would love to see your light shine on that stage and hear all the laughter and the things that can come out of that. Because like you, I've watched maybe a couple episodes. Their feedback's like mid. You know what I mean? Like
What you mean the feedbacks
afterwards when they talk to
or the
the
interview?
like I mean, I've heard funnier shit a lot of elsewheres, and
You,
it's just money. It's a lot of just like privilege. Like, do you have access to be able to make a thing? And obviously white people have that shit, but do they have the like culture and the heart and the good shit? It's tough. Like when I went to Pittsburgh, they're like cute shops coming up, but the way
mm,
they do it ain't like hitting right because it's still trying to commodify and profit, you know?
right.
Not
Right.
there's no the eco part of it isn't there and I believe you have to be in the shit to understand how to get the shit out, right? So
Right.
like this guy rides the bus. He knows what he's talking about.
Facts. Facts. But Nicole, you know
Yes.
why? You know why the interview part, why the comics they be struggling in that portion of the show is because what I've noticed is that a lot of comedians um they don't make material about themselves. They're making material, they're making fun of everybody else. Or this person, or they say I look like a da 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 da, or this person da da, but they're not really making material about themselves. So it's gonna be hard for you to talk about yourself, especially in a funny way, because you have not been focusing on yourself. You've been neglecting yourself and talking about everybody else and stuff. That's why when it comes to the interview part, they struggle. And the key to be good on that show is yes, chill in the 1 minute, but also just be hilarious in the interview.
Yeah.
Like you can't get a job or on a date or whatever. It's the same. Yeah. So that's why
Perfect.
I feel like you do good too on the show too, because um you already is a character, and you're funny. You're building your stuff on your with your materials, but you're also very self aware. So you wouldn't have an issue talking about yourself when they ask you like, "Hey, what do you like to do for fun?"
Your mom. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, it's so fun to make you laugh too, and I appreciate the back and forth that we have because, like again, the context being everything. If I'm alone and I'm not hearing the laughter, I don't know if I'm funny.
Right.
So I appreciate your reflection and um get to your next destination safe. I'm gonna end this now because I feel like we could talk forever. And
Okay.
um, follow Lulu. I'm gonna add your all your um YouTubes and Instagrams and
Yes.
let people know if you have a show coming up at all. Maybe.
Do I have a show coming up? I think just follow me on my social media. You'll be able to see all the shows I have coming up, all that good stuff.
We're beginning, okay? Look at us. We're in the struggle part, but we are excellent and great and amazing. So get on this train because
Yes.
Lulu's so funny. I'm so funny. And 2026 is showing us that the country's going down the toilet. So let's swim in this shit together.
That's swimming it,
I'm
baby.
just kidding. Ancestors sing. We're singing. See, it's funny. Okay, bye, Lulu.